Fairy Tales reading
Edwin the Knight Adventure on the Mountain of Black Clouds. One warm, starry evening, at the magical Knight Academy, everyone was preparing for a peaceful sleep. Edwin, a young squire, was just finishing combing his cat Puff, who purred like a little engine. Suddenly, a terrible yet strangely melodious roar sounded over the academy, as if someone was trying to play a magical horn. The great dragon star, hanging in the sky above the castle, began to glow bright red. This did not bode well. "Puff, what could this mean?" Edwin asked, but his cat only stretched lazily and flicked its tail. Into the room rushed the knights, Sir Alaric, Lady Maribel, and Master Raggon, each with a serious expression. "Princess Adelyne has been kidnapped by a dragon," he announced Raggon. "But this is no ordinary dragon. This is Talamor, the last guardian of the ancient dragon queen." "Oh no," exclaimed Edwin. "Do we have to defeat him?" "Not so fast, young squire," replied Maribel, smiling mysteriously. "Dragons are wise and powerful. If Talamor has kidnapped the princess, he has a reason for it. But to understand that, we must head to the Mountain of Black Clouds." The team prepared for the journey. Edwin took Puff, who stubbornly refused to stay at the castle. Sir Alaric sharpened his sword, and Lady Maribel prepared a bag full of magical runes and elixirs. On the way, they had to pass through the Merry Mill, a bizarre place where everything looked upside down. Bridges led nowhere, birds sang backward, and trees had colourful balloons instead of leaves. "Look, there's a bridge," said Edwin, pointing to a crossing. "That's not a bridge, it's a rope," corrected Alaric, but at that moment the rope lifted itself, waving its end like a hand. To get through the mill, they had to solve 3 riddles posed by a talking dragon parrot named Fringe. "What's the difference between a dragon and a pig?" he asked Fringe. Edwin replied, laughing, "A dragon has fire in its belly, and a pig has fire in its eyes when it sees food." The parrot laughed so loudly that it fell off its branch, allowing them to pass. After passing through the Merry Mill, the knights reached the Valley of Stars, where dwarves were building a great flying machine. The dwarves were very friendly but had one rule: you could not use the word a dragon, as it terrified them. "What are you doing, dwarfs?" he asked Edwin. "We're building the Star Wagon, which floats on laughter," replied one of the dwarfs. Edwin accidentally said the word a dragon, and the dwarfs panicked, running in circles. Fortunately, Puff jumped on a barrel and began meowing in waltz rhythm, quickly calming everyone. The dwarfs gave the team a dragon-shaped balloon, which was to carry them to the Mountain of Black Clouds. At the mountain's summit, the team met the great, yet extremely sad dragon Talamor. "Why did you kidnap the princess?" he asked Alaric. Talamor sighed, and his breath filled the air with warm light. "My queen, the dragon queen, has been enchanted and imprisoned by humans. Princess Adelyne can read the runes that will open her prison. But I fear that humans will not allow her to return to freedom." Princess Adelyne peered from behind a rock. "I'm not afraid of you, Talamor. I will help you if you promise that your queen will not harm anyone." The dragon swore on all the stars in the sky that the dragon queen would not harm humans. To free the queen, the team had to gather. Children's laughter. It turned out that only true joy could break the ancient spell. The knights returned to the castle and organised the biggest laughter festival the world had seen. Puff, Edwin's cat, performed as a clown, and Sir Alaric, to everyone's surprise, danced on one leg. The runes lit up, and the spell was broken. The dragon queen was beautiful and grateful. Dragon Talamor flew with her to distant lands, promising never to kidnap any princesses again. The dragon star in the sky became calm and shone brightly again. Edwin was knighted for his courage and ingenuity. And Puff? Puff became a star of traveling shows, telling the tale of this remarkable adventure. The end.
Fairy tales reading? Subscribe to our channel to hear more.